Okay, so in the meantime, Mamie is getting very, very absorbed and obsessed with chess, and she's learning all the tactics. I learned why it's essential in the endgame to have foresight, a mathematical understanding of all possible moves, and patience. And also, I should never reveal why to others. That's another example of invisible strength. Um, that a little knowledge withheld is a great advantage one should store for future use. Okay, so this is really chess is the game of invisible strength. Succeeding in life in general is a game of invisible strength, and we see this throughout the story. And she puts the chessboard on the wall next to her bed and stares at it for hours. And now she's starting to beat everybody. And her brothers have just all of us, they've lost interest in it. She beats them anyway, it makes no difference. And then we have the scene where she meets Lao Po, who is an elderly man who sits with a group of men every day playing chess. And she asks him if he wants to play. And he says in a joke, "Little sister, been a long time since I played with dolls." And he eventually realizes that she's not bad. He's a better player than her at for the moment, and and he teaches her all sorts of strategies for playing chess well. And they have names in Chinese: the double attack from east and west shores, throwing stones on the drowning man, the sudden meeting of the clan, and so on. And he gives her all sorts of rules of chess etiquette, how to play chess, how to behave if you lose, and lots of common sense. Um, and we have her first tournament, Mamie's first tournament, where there's a small crowd of Chinese people and tourists who come and watch as she plays, and she defeats everybody. Played and defeated my opponents one by one, and her mother joins the crowd, and she's very proud of her, but she says it with Chinese humility. Again, we've got the modesty. It's the same way she says too good about the chess set that her brother gets as a present. She says is luck. She won't say, "Oh, my daughter's great." And then we have a man suggesting that she starts playing in local chess tournaments. And her mother smiles graciously but doesn't say anything, and Mamie wants to go, but now she learns that she has to bite back her tongue and not say what she wants, because she knows her mother doesn't let her play among strangers. Her mother is protective. So she, once again, we see the same cunning and cleverness that we saw before, that she plays a little bit of reverse psychology with her mother. She says she doesn't want to play in the local tournament. Mamie says this, it had have American rules, and if she lost, it would bring shame upon the family. And this makes her mother change her mind. And here we have in the tournament her mother sitting with her, and her mother gives her this piece of red jade for good luck. I think this is also a sign of her mother's love for her daughter, even though she doesn't show her emotions. But we see that she does care for her. It's a difficult relationship, nonetheless. And we have a description of this first game that she plays, and it's very dramatic with the wind whistling, telling her which piece to move. It's a real drama. It's almost like a real war, the description. And she wins, and her mother says she gets a trophy. Mamie gets a trophy, and her mother says, "Next time, win more, lose less." She still does not understand the rules of the chess game. She doesn't understand that it doesn't make any difference how many pieces you win or lose. It's the first person to win who wins. And it doesn't make any sense for her to explain to her mother the truth, so they continue.